It's a royal farewell today. This morning, the Duke and Duchess will attend Anzac Day events in Canberra before heading home to London. During their last full day of duties, Wills and Kate planted a tree and mingled with kids in the nation's capital. They also attended a reception with the Prime Minister and visited the National Portrait Gallery.
Then, last night, they frocked up for an evening at Government House with the Governor-General and 100 guests. Don't we love that dress?
Yes, 7 News presenter Melissa Doyle is in Canberra. Mel, good morning to you. Duke and Duchess made an unscheduled visit this morning to the Canberra Dawn service to pay their respects. What a wonderful thing to do.
They did, and what a beautiful place to be. As you know, today is the day that so many Aussies are really proud and more than happy to get up super early, but there is honestly, I don't think, anywhere more special, with more meaning than the Australian War Memorial here in Canberra. So they arrived bright and early. Maybe it wasn't so much bright, it's a little bit chilly, as you know, in Canberra at this time of year, but William and Catherine making a relatively surprise appearance here at the Dawn service this morning. Dr. Brenda Nelson had known for some time, but everyone had kept it quiet. There was a bit of a rumour going around last night around the media that William might make an appearance, but Catherine got up early. Hey, they've got a long flight back to London this afternoon. They can sleep on the plane. They'll be fine. A really special day. They attended the Dawn service, left here around 6 a.m. They've probably gone back for a nice cup of tea and a warm shower. They come back here at 10:30 this morning, and that's when the ceremony begins again. We'll have the commemorative service here this morning. We'll have the march down the beautiful, on the way down towards Parliament House. As everyone knows, those images around Canberra. They will lay a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier and participate. They'll also plant another tree after the practice yesterday. They'll plant one this morning to a seedling from a lone pine. So it'll be a really deep and meaningful morning, a special one before they head out to the airport and begin the trek home.
Beautiful. Now, last night, the Royals frocked up. What was Kate wearing? I like that white dress.
So did I, Sam. I thought it was gorgeous. Leela Rose, she's a Texas-based designer, American. I've got to say, though, I was kind of hoping she'd wear Aussie. She's only worn one Australian designer on her trip here. That was, the beautiful lace dress that we saw the Zimmerman one when she was out at the Royal Easter Show. But she looks stunning. I mean, she always does. She's a gorgeous-looking young woman, could wear anything. But, yeah, I was kind of hoping we'd see a bit of an Aussie design. And I know some of the crew were hoping she'd have a tiara on. But, hey, she looked beautiful.
Yeah. What was Wills wearing? I thought he looked very dapper, Mel.
No. Yes. A very dapper, well-cut
suit that
I'm sure Kate selected from his closet. Yeah.
Now, William, though, has spoken about how much his family loved Australia. He's doing all the right things. What's been your highlight of the tour?
Yeah, I must say, I mean, obviously seeing them and seeing them at some of our most iconic landmarks around the country, seeing them walking out of the steps in the Sydney Opera House was beautiful. Seeing them the other day in Uluru, I was so privileged to be able to be there, and it was, you know, the temperature was magic. It was a gorgeous scene. That rock, seriously, you turn away for 30 seconds and you turn back and the colours change. So to know that those images were beamed right around the world, showcasing Australia in such a way, I think is something we should be very proud of. But I've got to say, for me, the most special moments was seeing their warmth as they engaged with the general public. You know, seeing Kate yesterday meet little Wilhelmina when she was out at the tree planting at the Arboretum, and, you know, she crouched down and she spoke to us. Seeing them engage with the kids. I met some girls up in the Blue Mountains last week, and they were just plucked out of the crowd. They were meant to be at their cousin's birthday party. The three of them decided to scoot on down to the lookout there of the three sisters in the hope they might see William and Kate. Next minute, they're plucked out of the crowd. They get to present their flowers, and they were just so super excited. So for them to be able to go back to school, and when someone says, what did you do in your holidays? Oh, we met the Duke and Duchess. So I think the warmth with which they engaged with the general public and the feelings that that will leave amongst so many Australians, particularly children, for me, that was the highlight.
Yes, I think there's a lot of kids going back to school after this to say, I met her, I talked to her. What a thrill for them. All right, let's hope we see George today too before they go. Thank you, Mel. We'll talk to you soon.
I know, a little royal wave.
Well,
okay.